Hello, stream. How's it going? We have everybody in the chat. Hello. How's it going, Krem?
Heyo.
How's it going, Max? How's it going, Squiddo? How's it going, Clover Leaves? Hello, everybody, and welcome. We're going to do a more casual start today. You guys can unmute if you want to.
Heyo.
You can all chat now if you'd like.
Hello.
So, thank you all for coming around for the second stream of the Hepros in Suimore. And today we have quite a lineup for you. Oh my goodness, we have quite the lineup indeed. For today's stream, I am BMan. I am the DM of this stream. Next off, Seefro.
It is me, Seefro, as usual. I'm here. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm Didysis, Sparnuotasis. Good luck pronouncing that one. And thanks everyone for showing up.
Oh, I forgot. He, him pronouns as well for me and Seefro.
Same here.
And then
Voldy.
it is Voldy.
I am Voldy. I go by he, him, and I am playing Brooklyyn.
Yes. I'm Tom, and I go by he, him, but I'm playing Mira, which is a they, them.
I am QCHeavy. I'm playing Arthur Loxley, and my pronouns are they, them.
Marvelous. Wonderful. Did you guys have anything you wanted to add to the chat, to say, to chill? Anything we got going on? No?
No.
No? Because I can absolutely get right into this. Anyways.
Do it for the vibe, man.
Okay, so just to go over this, for those of you who don't know, for those of you who are first-time viewers, this is Suimore, a D&D session that we have. 3 parties, 3 sessions, 3 DMs, eventually all becoming one, who knows. We're going to have probably collabs, crossovers, things like that. For this session, which is Hepros, we do this always on Fridays. We should always be doing it on Fridays. Then we have Aglar, that one happens on Thursdays, and then we have Nesnea, which happens on Sundays. If you guys want to, check it out, be around for those days, listen to the pings, follow just to hear them, and you guys can check out our D&D world as we build it, and that'll be really great. We should have those consistently. Now, if you would like to, you can roll the intro.
Of course, of course.
SMH, B-Man was wrong.
Hey, it actually played this time.
Holy
Pop it
shit.
off!
Woo! We actually got
Hey,
it working.
yo!
I would like to correct something I said, which I missed because I'm dumb. Reverse Aglar and Nesnea. Aglar is Sundays, Nesnea is Thursdays. I think I said it reversed. I was just told that I said it reversed.
SMH.
I am so sorry about that.
We are lying schemers. We are the
Yeah, that's
We
what
are
we
masters. We are masters of fear, surprise, deceit, and randomly popping up to take your taxes.
You don't really expect
No.
This is what we do.
Not even
We're a
taxes,
bit like,
just
we're a
everything.
bit like that one Inquisition that I can't remember the name of.
Ah, you know, it's. I'm
The
gonna
Spanish
remember the name,
Inquisition.
but it's. I'm not gonna expect it.
Is it the
Oh, you
Portuguese?
remember, like,
Ah, no, I think it might be the Brazilian.
Mexican
What,
Inquisition?
what's
Mexican?
what's
No, that's so close, but that's not it.
what's the
Ah.
Inquisition, bro?
I
I
don't know,
might have
Tom.
to inquise to find out. I don't know.
Let's start one.
I mean,
think we're already
we're
out.
essentially the IRS. We're already the Inquisition.
You're not
already
wrong.
inquisitioning.
We just inquire about taxes, not religion.
Yes.
I just realized I'm so silly because I didn't have roll 20 up. One moment.
Oh no.
Just silly,
No.
goofy fellow.
That was such a
Yeah,
silly
yeah,
moment.
bro.
It was
Such a-
easy. It loaded up. Anyways,
Such
I'm
a
going to
silly
give us the
moment.
intro. I'm going to lead us right into this. If you guys are ready. You guys all good? Okay. What the? I have the wrong thing up. Hold on. Okay.
Bozo moment.
This is a bozo moment. Where's my intro? I messed up again. Okay. So, last stream, the group stumbled across one another on their way to the north. 3 human-like folks and a Verdin who make friends along their travels. They eventually come across the butcher on the road, who is stuck behind a log blocking his cart. The party happily helps the man, even with no promise of a reward. Eventually, the group reaches the city of Pelkard, a town that is lively with trade and kind folk. The large tower-like structure lays at the center of the town, draped in tents filled with shops. The party secures a room at a local tavern for cheaper due to Mira's musical talent, and sees the nightlife of the town. They would come across the butcher from earlier, and he would gift them an old slab of meat that he did not sell. In the morning, the group heads back to the market. They talk to the guards, who lead them to the generals, who offer a quest: help with the border or help with some bandits. The group eventually stops the bickering between 2 generals, and they decide to help with the bandits. Then they travel to the small bandit town of Octon. The party easily enters, unstopped, basically just a free entry, and they teach the first bandit that they meet about the power of the Hepros IRS. Then they then later find an odd mundane room of magic, or they find odd mundane magical items within a room packed away, and on into the next room, battle occurs. But 4 Octon guards, 2 end up killed, and 2 were knocked unconscious. Didysis, in a flash of light, frightens the last enemy, who runs into the next room. And now, it is time to see what lays beyond the next door. So, basically leading off from that, you guys, if you guys want to, you can pretty much just chill here. If you want to, you can look around in this room. I'm going to basically end combat for now. We're going to re-roll for combat when you guys decide to pursue that next person, or if you guys go into combat. So what would you guys like to do?
First things first,
Jimmy doing?
I'm sorry, too many things happened at once.
Hit points. What's everyone at?
6 out of 9.
Let me just get that up.
Nice.
I'm at 5 out of 10.
I'm at 11 out of 11.
I'm gonna give
Bard privileges
Brooklyyn
SMH.
5 lay on hands. That is 5 hit points stored.
And I only have 3 that I can heal.
Okay, so
Wait. I hit it the wrong way.
is there anything else that anybody would like to do?
I'll give 3 to Brooklyyn and 2 to Arthur Loxley.
Yeah.
How's Jimmy doing?
Oh yeah, how's Jimmy?
Do you want to pull Jimmy out of your pocket?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna pull
yeah.
Jimmy out of my pocket. How's he
You pull
doing?
Jimmy out of your pocket. Jimmy's over there. Jimmy immediately comes out and it's like, "Whoa, what happened? I heard a lot of noise. I don't know what's going on." And Jimmy's just like, the googly eyes lifelessly laying there as this rock seems to almost vibrate a bit with the noise that it makes. This questioning about what's going on, what has happened, and then looks over into the corner and sees a dead corpse, or I guess Googles into the corner to see the dead corpse. Is like, "Whoa, death. Wow." Just like, that's it. That's the input.
It's the reality of life.
Yes.
I would like to imagine that Brooklyyn shakes the rock while Jimmy is talking.
Just a little googly eye movement.
It's like a sock puppet, but it's a rock puppet.
The best kind.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do in this room?
I would like to check out my pan I got in the last room.
Oh yeah,
You
we all
I
got those
completely
magical
forgot about the
items.
pan. Oh my gosh!
I've
Wait a second.
I've still got my
Can I write
stick.
that down? Doesn't it add just like a number to hitting? Where did I write it down? Did any of you guys write it down? Please tell me somebody wrote it down.
It was like a +1.
You didn't tell us
wasn't
the
it?
number, you just told us
Yeah,
the
yeah. Oh, I have it here. Yeah, it's like it's a plus to hit. Yeah, and it deals a solid amount of damage. I don't think you've used it yet, have you?
No.
I don't know if I even gave you the stats. So it's actually a +3 to hit.
Oh,
Oh my god.
But the thing is, it only deals, I think, a D4 of damage. So because it's an improvised weapon. So although
Okay.
it's insane like that.
oh.
It's fine.
It's there. Forget it. I don't really care. That was a scuff moment. But anyways, is there anything else you guys wanted to do in the room?
I'd like to try something with that magic stick I picked up. I'm gonna walk over to one of the unconscious bodies. And these guys are the unconscious ones, right?
Yes. The ones that have the sleepy face are unconscious. Yes.
Okay, I'd like to hit one of them with a stick.
Because they're unconscious, not exactly dead. You hit him, and you just hear a little. That's it. Nothing happens.
Nothing?
No,
Damn.
nothing happens.
Damn.
Nope.
Hmm.
Nothing as of yet. I'll hope you find out what that is later, depending on where you use it. It's a very case specific item. Anyways, did you guys? Are you guys ready to go on to the next room or do anything else? I'm really leaving this up to you guys.
I
I'm
think
ready.
you
Go
go.
spread the word of taxes.
We spread
would-
we spread the word of taxes and then take them all for
Yeah.
ourselves.
I would say the Didysis kick the door in.
I will kick the door in.
Blow the
You
bloody
kicked the
hinges
door in.
off.
It was not even locked to begin with, so you basically kick the door in very easily. So the moment that you enter this room, you see this guy who I'm going to mark with a color yellow. You see this guy immediately run into this room and lock the door. He sprints out of there. This person
That's not gonna stop us.
is standing near the back, and they don't lock the door, but they stand at the door, and they're basically like, I think they would be aiming their bow and ready to fire at you with an attack of opportunity, basically, due to the fact you guys are walking into this door. They're gonna like just take the first shot because they have already seen the violence that you guys are doing, and they don't want to be the next one down. Is the idea?
Yeah,
So,
that sounds about right.
who was the first to walk through the door?
Me.
Okay, just give me one moment while I'm gonna roll one die. Hold up. I also have to have my. Oh crap! Don't be unprepared for streams like me. My goodness. Bandit. Stats. D&D. I know what I'm doing. I have simple things. I was gonna roll anyways, and then they are going to roll a 17 to hit. Does that hit you?
That's me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, they're gonna deal one of these spicy dice.
Spicy dices.
Spicy dice. They rolled a 7.
Oh.
Oh,
Damn.
Does it just go through like the whole eye holes in the helm?
I guess so. Gosh,
Right
they hit you very hard. But anyways, you had already beat this person up. I'm just gonna say, what do you do back? I'm gonna let you guys go in order. If one of you misses, it'll be silly if you don't. But I don't think
I'm
there's a point
gonna-
rolling for this little bit.
I want to run at them and see if I can spear them through with the tip of my halberd.
Roll to hit.
Alright. What's my plus? Does a 13 hit?
Absolutely.
Thank God.
What's the damage you're doing?
1d10 plus 3.
You know what? Don't need to roll. If you want to roll, you can, but the plus 3 actually does it. The what are you lethal, non-lethal? What are you doing?
Oh, lethal, I'm running them through.
Oh my
Poor
goodness.
guy.
Okay,
Bashing him,
and
you're trying
how
to
do you do
bash him
this?
through the door.
I'm just holding the shaft of my poleaxe and just spearing him.
The moment you spear them into the door, and they immediately fall limp and just die. You
Oh my
deceased
God.
them.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
On the kill list.
they are gone. Here, I can also put a little X on
They
them.
shot first.
So, as you would pull away, this person would limply fall to the side, and this door here, which although it's opened in this, is locked now. And you can hear somebody in the back of this room actually shouting at you immediately, and they go, "Please, please, leave us alone! We did no harm. Come on, what's going on? Are you with the guards? What's happening?"
Oh, here we go
Fucking
again.
Texas.
Here we go again.
I walk up to the door. I just walk up to the door like wide as wide as possible,
Mhm.
and then just try to kick the door in.
Roll strength with disadvantage, I'm gonna say.
Okay. Oh yeah, no, that's a 6.
Ooh.
Can I try cut the door open?
You know
Like,
what? I'll
yeah.
make that a normal roll because you're trying to cut it open. Yeah, sure.
I'm assuming the AC of the door is fairly low. That's a 16 to hit.
Yeah, you would hit it. You could hear it knock off of its hinges, basically, as you would hit this open. Just give me one moment to reveal this area. Why is it not?
Oh.
Did it? There's a bit of a silly moment there. You come in, and this guy is a taller gentleman. This is a taller Goliath, actually. This whole person in front of you, and they look down on all of you, and they say, "What? What are you doing in here? Please get out of here! Leave! What have you done to us? Just leave! We want peace! We want peace!"
And we
And
want
this guy
taxes.
Is very mumuch. What taxes? What are you talking about?
What are you doing here?
I'm just we're doing what we always do. We were just doing our business, please. Listen,
Is
they
your
call us
business
bandits, but
crime?
we've turned, really, we have.
What is your business?
Oh crap! Are we the
We've been
baddies?
selling items, we've been helping people. Listen, the guards don't want people fleeing from the war. They don't want people coming across the border all willy-nilly, but we've been helping people. Really, we have.
Are we? Are we the baddies?
No, the gods told us to do it.
We were just following.
Therefore, it's the right thing to do.
Don't
Wait.
worry, guys.
You didn't already take out everybody, did you?
Don't worry,
Do
guys.
they know you're here?
We were just following orders.
We were just following orders.
Wait. What are you doing? What's going on? He's very wary of this group of people. Even though he's a larger Goliath-like figure, and he is wielding a short sword right now in defensive position, he seems very wary of attack.
Mira, keep blocking the door, would you? Who wants to take this?
I can roll intimidation plus 6.
Go for it.
You should stand down before.
Listen,
Oh, yeah.
really, you don't have to do this. Just go back to the guards and tell them that this didn't happen. If they know that I'm here, listen, they'll kill me. They will. You can't do this.
Why would the guards kill you? What
They
have you
don't
done?
like me. Listen, me and my brother, we've done some things. We built up this on our own, and they didn't like it. Originally, we were kind of bandits. I'll admit, we were a little bit, we did some dangerous things. Even now, my brother still does some dangerous things, but I'm not like that. I don't do that anymore. I mean, sure, we're still together, but please, you can't do this to us.
We can spare your life, but you'll have to stand down.
Listen, you don't understand. Just me standing down. I need to escape. You need to let me out now. You're all blocking the door. Please let me by.
And can I roll for vicious mockery?
If you want to, yeah.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
I'm done. Well, he needs to
Okay,
make
then.
a saving throw. So yeah. Yeah, you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Nat 1.
Oh.
Critical fail. How do you mock this guy? What are you doing here?
Well, I'll tell him in my own language to just shut up.
The moment you do this, here, I'm kind of curious. What exactly are the effects of vicious mockery? Insulting lance and subtle
Psychic
influence.
damage.
Psychic damage. If you want to, how much do you want to deal the damage to him?
Yes.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Personal, he didn't pay his taxes.
I did 3 whole damage.
Okay, 3. Oh, hold up. Where did I put my pen moment?
And he'll have a disadvantage on his next attack roll it makes before the end of its next
So
turn.
he'll be at. You said 3 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. You do this, and this guy, he's not really. He's just immediately. This brings up fight or flight, basically. The moment you do this, and I would like you all to just roll initiative, because the moment you do this, he's like, "No, I'm not shutting up," and he immediately goes into swing for an attack. I just.
Here we go.
That's a 13 plus 1.
Oh god.
That is 8 plus 2, 10.
1 plus 2.
Okay, you all are putting this in the chat, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, funny thing, I got a 9. Actually, it's plus 1, so it's technically a 10, but I'm just gonna put it behind yours heavy. So if you would like to, Tom, you can take the first move. Even after doing Vicious Mockery, you get the first move here.
Hey, yo.
I'm just gonna, before he makes Mira does anything, Didysis is gonna say, "Don't kill this one. Give him a chance."
Yeah, I'll try to move like over here and just pull my sword out of my guitar again and just slash him with the motion of pulling it out.
Ooh, nice. Roll the hit.
Ooh.
Very fancy.
Ooh, 19.
Yeah, that hits. That'll do it. How much damage?
Let me roll. That's 10 damage.
That's.
Oh my god.
You did this so swiftly that you can tell he's already feeling it. He still looks like he's up for this fight, but he's beat. He is beat up right now. Yeah, it's the next person's turn.
I'll
I think that's
bonus action. Bonus action.
Oh,
Bonus
bonus
action.
action?
You get a bonus
Yes.
action?
I
I
think
got
he does.
bardic inspiration,
He's. Oh, man.
and I'll give Seefro bardic inspiration, and I'll just scream by any means necessary to him.
Hey. All right. Does that give me advantage on my next check? I can't remember how it works.
It gives an extra 1d6
That's pretty good.
Okay.
to hit die.
So then, the next person in line is Seefro.
I'm gonna tackle him. I'm gonna try grapple him. So that is a opposing strength check.
Okay, got it.
You do get a d6 plus.
What's
on that.
D6? Yep. So I am adding +9 to this roll.
Okay.
No, you roll
The
an
only
extra
way
d6.
this fails right now is if you roll a 1 because he rolled a 10.
I rolled a natural 20.
So you grapple him so effectively. I don't really know how this works. How do you grapple him, I guess?
I just walk up to the fellow and
You just hug him.
grab him. I just grab him and
You give him a hug. He's feeling bad today.
I'm gonna grab him by the collar and I'm gonna drag him up and push him against the window.
Okay. Is that going to be your move, basically?
I'm gonna say as my free action, you can stand down now, or you will be cut down, my comrades.
You know what? Roll
Well,
intimidation.
Hmm?
Roll intimidation with that.
All right. That is 11. That's a 5 + 6.
It does not work. He's still struggling.
That's fair enough. He's gonna die.
Okay, so it would be the next person's turn. It's the guy's turn, isn't it? Or is it no? QC, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm also going to try to intimidate this guy. I just kind of like walk in front of him, start charging an Eldritch Blast in his face, and just say, stand down.
With your turn, you're going to charge an Eldritch Blast.
I'd like to try and intimidate. Am I able to try and intimidate him
That would
as
be-
an
If
action?
you wanted to intimidate with that, yeah. If you wanted
Yeah,
to use
I
that,
want
as
to I want to
intimidation, then yeah, roll
intimidate with the
intimidation.
I think that would also work as prepared action because I think prepared action is a bonus action.
Yeah, if you want to, you can also have that as a prepared action.
Alright, I'd like to prepare this as if he tries attacking, I fire the Eldritch Blast.
Okay. And what's
okay.
going to be the intimidation roll?
Intimidation is 7.
Does not work. He is still struggling. He wants to get out of this grasp,
Damn.
and he's ready to fight still.
Ah,
And that would leave it up to Brooklyyn. Wait,
I'm gonna-
or did I mix up the names?
Would I be able
No,
to-
that's correct.
How healthy does he look?
He is looking beat up simply from what Mira did.
Would it be
But
possible for me to throw a non-lethal acid splash at him?
That might be acid to the rest
so
of us.
I'm gonna say no. Just
Oh, yeah,
it's
'cause
an
you're
acid
there.
Splash. Also, you have a lot of people right there. Also,
Yeah,
just
true.
acid seems like it's never non-lethal. Is the best way I can put it.
That's
I
fair.
feel like other things that are like physical damage or like psychic damage, things like that, are gonna typically have the choice of non-lethal. I'm gonna say.
Alright, yeah, that works. Then can I pull up my crossbow and put it to his head to intimidate him?
Actually, I want to look this up. Can
Also, any attack against him has advantage because he's grappled.
Yeah.
We are just
Yep.
bullying this poor guy.
I mean, he isn't standing down, so...
That is
Yeah.
true.
so you're also rolling
We can also just
basically
tie him up.
intimidation, which
We're
is
all
funny.
trying to
'cause
intimidate this dude.
You all have like charisma, but you all have been like not hitting it.
We're a little sleepy after the last fight.
I guess so. Anyways, what's your roll gonna be?
Alright, let's see. That is a 15 plus 5 unnatural 20.
Okay, yeah, that would work. Eventually, after seeing all 4 of you surrounding him, he drops his sword, and he just begins to cry.
Alright,
Aw.
I feel kind of bad for him now.
I don't. Top of initiative, is it? Oh, no,
It would be his turn, and at this point, he's not even trying to escape. He has given up. I'm gonna say that just the turn order has ended.
feel
Mira,
bad
punch him in
now.
the face, and then
What?
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 just one final message, and then we'll throw him away. We'll let him run.
We need to hear his reasons first as to why he wants to run. Maybe he knows
If
something
I-
we don't.
He said the guard will kill him.
If
Yeah,
I hit him,
why
I'll,
would they?
I'll definitely kill him because I do 4 damage with an armed strike.
Alright, maybe don't then.
I'll check for something in my inventory. Ooh.
So, what are you guys doing?
I think we should sit him down and
really-
ask a few questions.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting him down, but we can ask him questions.
Alright, who wants to go
At
first?
this point, I would like to say that actually, can all of you roll perception?
Sure.
I don't like this.
Yeah.
Oh no!
18 plus 3, 21.
What's my perception, Buff?
13.
Oh, that's a 2.
Oh, I got a 18.
Okay, Voldy and Tom. You both said you rolled above an 18 or 18 or up.
Yep.
I'm gonna say both of you would notice this, and you can relay this if you would like to. You would hear a lot of shuffling. You swore you almost heard like a shout off in the distance, and it feels like it's coming from the front of the fort. Something is going on, and you can hear it, but you can tell it's still a very far distance away. Like it's not in the fort yet.
Alright. First action. Who heard that?
It would be Voldy and Tom's characters, Brooklyyn and Mira.
Are you gonna relay that?
Yeah, I'm gonna relay it to you guys and say, hey, I'm gonna go check that out. I'll be right back.
I'll just something outside. Don't know where, don't know when. Yes.
While you guys are heading on your way outside, Arthur and Didysis, what are you going to be talking to this guy about? What are you going to be doing with him? You can tell he's basically submitted to just the strength of you guys at this point.
I want to apologize. I want to apologize for coming on so strong at first, but he did try to attack us, so I'm also...
There's no way to apologize.
No.
Now we're in too deep.
We're in too deep. Okay.
Well, I think we just gotta inquire.
I'm just gonna ask,
What-
why would
What
the
are the
guards...
operations then? What's
You
the
asked-
operation here? and
you
Why are
asked-
the guards so on your back?
The guards, they're on our backs. Well, because over the years, we have done some terrible things, I'll admit. Carriages we've looted, we've gone against the government, we've gone against kind of the higher powers around this area. But as of late, the thing that we've been doing has actually made them more angry. As you see, there's been brewing conflicts lately. Something's been going up. And the king's been summoning a lot of people to his court. He's been trying to make a lot of people come around to, join his cause. But there's a lot of people that don't want to. So many are fleeing from it. We were actually starting to help those people. Of course, for a cost. He kind of chuckles, a little smirk as he says that. But, we still had kind of a good thing we had going. We were selling some things that I guess shouldn't have been sold for a while. We've turned to more mundane things now. We built this village, of course. Me and my
What were you
brother, we
selling?
did.
What were you selling?
Well, you would have had to walk through the storage room. We do have that stuff. Some mundane items, candles that don't go out, sticks that I don't know. They have some magical properties. We got that
What
shipping in.
does the stick do?
I can't quite remember. I think most crates are labeled. I don't know.
I'll have to check that
What
on
were
the
we
way
selling
out.
before the mundane items?
Oh, some of the main items. I know we did have some larger ticket items, but those have already been shipped out. I believe my
What-
brother already went off to help ship those.
Where
What-
did you get them?
What were they? I think is more important.
Well, we have some suppliers that are up in the north that kind of just smuggle things down here. Small bandit encampments, kind of like ours. I'll admit it's probably not legal, but it's what we do, and we run the business end of things over here.
Okay, what are the main items? What are the what are you selling apart from
enchanted
one?
swords, weapons, things that do a little bit more extra oomph for a war effort? I guess right now is what we're doing.
Is this for is this for the Hepros war effort or for the
To anybody, this is what we do. We just sell. I mean,
mercenaries?
if you wanted to really, put us in line with anybody, we're more in line with, I believe, Nesnea than anything. But anyways, you said you'd let me go. Do you think I could leave now? I really have to go.
What have you done?
Hold here for a few seconds. Just
You talked about your crimes. You said you've done terrible things. What have you done?
Ah, gosh. All the times that we've ran into carts of people, had to kill a few guards. You know that really builds up, don't you? If you end up killing anybody, that ends up building up. I don't know. Are you still grappling him, by the way?
I am. I've got him
yeah.
by the neck.
Okay, but I would just like to say, because he is like a Goliath, kind of like a giant type guy. He's still like on his feet right now, but he just feels like he feels slumped over, like he's letting you just kind of like hold him at this point. I would like to say.
I would
And
say
I
I'm also like 6'5", so
With
Oh, okay.
Goliath
He's
or
only
Goliath.
like an inch taller than you, so basically you guys are like in line still.
Brooklyyn, I can't remember if it's Brooklyyn or Arthur that's tall.
I'm 6 foot.
No, I'm very short.
Oh yeah.
So Brooklyn's
knew it was
short,
one of the
Arthur's
two.
taller. Okay. So, was there any other questions? What is the question you asked again?
Well, I was asking about his terrible deeds, and the last one. Do you think you've sinned? Have you acted against the gods?
Against the gods? Gosh, I've never really been in line with the gods. I never really grew up knowing any of them. I feel like if I grew up knowing a little bit more about that, I would know, but I don't know. He seems very unknowledgeable about this topic.
The people you've been
Did you
taking
like-
across the border, have you been taking them to deliberately to safety? Have you got a place set up for these people to be away from the war?
Oh, well, we don't have safe houses or anything. We're simply getting them through the guards. The guards like to patrol the bridges, and the bridges across the river, of course. So we have a way of getting around that. Small rowboats that we take around the mouth of the sea. They don't expect that. It's a bit of a trek, but that's what they do. Most of our other contraband, we try and sneak by the bridges. Listen, it doesn't feel important anymore. I really gotta go, please. He still is begging to leave.
Does the window look like it would just break if I pushed him through it? So we could.
They are reinforced by wood. If you wanted to try and break it, but I would just like to let you know you are on like a 20-foot drop right now. Like this is an elevated fort structure. Like this area that you're on, you had to walk upstairs to get onto, and it's kind of more on like stilts. So going out that area, unless you have some way down, is not a good idea.
Can I just ask one more question to this guy?
Yeah, okay, sure, go ahead.
Alright, look, I'll level with you. We're just here alone, just us. We have no intention of hurting you anymore. Why do you need to run?
Because if you're with the guards, if they
We're
knew
not-
you were here,
We're not
then-
with the guards. As
What?
far as we
then
know.
why are you here?
Oh, okay, well, like they sent us here, but like it's just us. It's no one
What?
else. It's just us.
Oh, you don't understand. That's enough. Listen, I'm a high-ticket item for them. Just knowing that this fort would be cleared out, even if they knew that the forces were weakened, they would likely just risk a push. They would love to have me. Listen, they need to put me on trial. I've been helping people cross the border, and that's even enough for the king. He doesn't like that. I don't know if he has connections to anything that happens in Pelkert, but I know that the generals wouldn't like that. The more forces they can get, the better. And people running from being enlisted, now that's not good.
Ooh.
So you can tell this guy is profusely sweating. He feels like he's about to put on trial. He feels like he's about to be hung. Who knows?
Didysis, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think this guy's actually done much wrong. I think we probably should let
He's
him go.
admitted to murder. He's
He-
admitted
he is
to crimes
admi-
against the crown.
He has admitted murder. What did you do 5 minutes ago, Didysis?
We were killing criminals on the order of the guards.
On the order of the guards who are trapping people in this country and making them go to kill people. I'd argue
That's
we're
the
all
nature of war.
I'd argue we're all on level fields here, and this guy's trying to save people from the nature of war. We should probably let him go.
All things follow an order, otherwise all things would fall apart.
Brooklyyn, at this point, I would say you've reached this location. Hold up. I do not have the correct thing out. This location, probably. Like around this bridge. I'm pinging it. And as you would walk out, you would see quite a sight. You would see that the people in the town have been sectioned off. You have a section of people over on this side and a section of people over on this side. And there are actually guards surrounding them right now. As well as most of the tents have been torn down within this square area. And you can see that there is a general standing at the center right here that is actually leading all of this. And you can see that the guards did follow behind you and are actually starting to section off people and make sure that things are going a certain way.
Thanks.
So that was the noise that you would have heard, and you can see that that was the shouting, was the general shouting to make sure things are going. You can hear children over in one corner slightly whimpering as they might have been sectioned off from their mothers, and you can see that there's these large groups of people that have identified with this bandit encampment, and you can see even multiple people that are being put in cuffs and dragged away. That's the information that you have. Anyways, is there anything you would like to do with that?
I would like to run back and tell the rest of the party.
Okay. On your way back, do you guys have anything else you're going to be saying to that guy? Keep in mind that you do not have the notice of the guards out there yet.
I have one thing to say to him.
Yes.
I will not kill you, but I will take you to the guards, and the trial you will see that I hope you will face. Let the gods decide your fate. It is not my decision.
Didysis, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think this is the right thing to do here.
Do you want to let a
can't
criminal
decide
run,
his
or
fate.
I don't
seems,
see any ways out there.
heavy-headed at this point. He knows that he does not have a say in this situation, and he simply is staying quiet.
I don't see an alternative.
I can resolve his fate right here, right now.
Whoa, we're not killing anyone.
I think we should.
No, instead Mira just plays him a nice tune.
I think we should. We should make him stand trial.
Listen,
I'll go look in this chest right here.
listen, Didysis, from the sounds of it, if this guy stands trial, there will be no fate. It will all be predetermined. There is nothing for the gods left to decide here.
Mira, as you look in that chest, you would find an odd potion that you would not have an identification for, a piece of paper that is kind of just sitting on it, that is kind of wrinkled. It looks like there might have been some inscription on there, but there is not anymore. You would find, I believe, 3 gold pieces split up into various coppers and silvers, but you can put it down as just 3 gold pieces, a rusty short sword, and a couple dice, being d6s.
Hey, yo, I'm taking the gold, or at least I'm taking everything that's in there.
Everything? Can you roll 2 d6s for me?
Yes, 1 second. Do I need to add them up?
No, just give me each of them individually.
Okay, then a 4 and a 5. Jesus.
Okay, got it. That's all. And that's all you would find in that chest. There wasn't really much. I mean, maybe a few other things like clothing, dented tankards. I don't know, maybe like some bows, or not bows, but like maybe some like broken arrows is what I meant. But yeah, sorry. Back to you guys. I just wanted to get that out of the way because that chest was there. I'm glad you noticed. Is there anything else you guys wanted to do?
I'm going to drop him and let him slump onto the ground. I'm going to walk out to see what all the shouting's for.
As you would walk out, you would obviously run into Brooklyyn as you're going. And do you guys want to have any interaction or?
I just quickly yelled at him. The guards are here.
Grand. Let's see what they want.
Okay. Did you two want to stay back, Mira and
I want to
Arthur?
stay. I want to stay here.
I would
Okay.
like us to be, or before anything happens, I want us to just be in a group or be in a close range so I can cast a spell.
Oh, so you're preparing a spell.
Yeah, well, I want to heal everyone.
Oh, it's a healing spell. Okay, nice. So you two would start walking out. You would walk by the arena, basically, that you were just in, this dining hall where you can see the one dead corpse on the corner of the room, stabbed and bleeding out, and the other two unconscious corpses. As you walk by, you would walk back through this room, being the room full of loot, back through this room where you would see the poor body off in the corner that you guys you've slam dunked, and eventually out into this location where now you can see what is happening down in the village area. At this point, you guys aren't being stealthy at all or anything. Some guards would actually point you out, and eventually... What?
You've not been stealthy this
No,
entire
no,
time.
you guys have not been. But basically, hold up, I gotta find something. The general would notice you, the guy who was leading all of this, and you would see what I described earlier, which was basically everybody being separated up, people being tied up, cuffed, dragged away, just people being kept in check, in line. You can see where there might be some people that are trying to like resist guards and are getting like beat up because like, you know, they're resisting arrest basically at this point. They want to make sure that they can get the people that they need from this bandit encampment. The general points to you actually, and he's like, "Hey, you down here, quick, come on! I need to talk to you."
How big is this wall?
It's not a war. It's like a unanimous win. Like
Oh
the
no, I
guards-
mean this wall. The
Oh,
wall.
wall. You
The
guys
wall
are.
is not on.
What do you mean the wall?
The bridge.
bridge.
Oh, it's a bridge that's like at least a story off the ground. You don't want to jump. You would want to go down the normal way. You would want to go back into this room and down this stairway over here.
Can we say that as we walk past, we tied up the unconscious?
Yeah, if you'd like to. Yeah, of course.
All right, nice.
I know you guys already
I mean,
tied up the
play
one
rope
poor
left.
guy that you talked about the HIRS to. That guy is absolutely already tied up. But yeah. So, if you guys want to, you can go down. He's going to be right here at basically the center of this town area.
I'm gonna take that guy with me.
You're going to take him with you.
Oh my god.
Okay, you drag him because he's already tied up. So you're dragging this guy along behind you. As you go down the stairs, you hear as you go down the stairs, and you drag this poor guy up to him, and he's like, "Oh, good, you brought one with you. Cool, guards." And you just see as like some guards come over, they grab this guy from you, and they just like they make sure the knots are tight enough. They start just walking him off. And he's like, "Oh, I paid my taxes," and they just take this guy away. Get him off the map. How do I delete him? Please leave. Boop. Oh, you'll never guess what happened. It didn't delete. Okay, so I'm sorry I don't have an icon for the general right now, but he is right here. Just imagine it. He's there. He's in the flesh. Believe me. And he's like, "Good. So you guys must have cleared out the fort up there. Listen, that's where we know the brunt of the force is. We made sure that we could follow, give you guys some backup just in case you needed it. Listen, we weren't going to leave you alone. We only brought some small forces. You could see that there is a force of like around 15 guards helping here. So you can imagine that if that's a small force, they have quite a force in the town of Palkirk. So did you guys want to say anything to him?
I don't really
Well,
have anything to say.
Nothing to say?
There's
Okay.
two more there's two unconscious in the building and a few dead. I don't know how many.
A few dead. Oh, that's okay, I guess. Listen, likelihood is that most of these guys committed some crimes that we're going to have them hanged anyways. We do have a system for that. Sadly, I'm not really much in control of that. There seems to be a town mayor, a bit of a clergy of sorts. He kind of runs all that stuff, makes sure that all that stuff is taken sort of. There might be a jury. Who knows? Complicated stuff I don't get involved with. Sorry, I didn't introduce myself earlier when we got, introduced. My name is Godfrey. Just thought I'd let you know, General Godfrey. You can just call me General if you need to. Listen, thank you for doing this for us. Really was a big help. We just wanted somebody that could go in, take some of the brunt force for us. You guys didn't have any casualties, did you? We can bring in a medic as soon as possible.
Nothing but a few cuts and bruises.
Okay, good. And just curious, did you find anybody by the name of Isaac in the building? Somebody that probably would have been a taller gentleman?
We didn't ask for names, but we did beat up one taller gentleman.
Everyone's
If you
taller
want-
to me.
If you want to run really quickly along, like very, very quickly along,
Me?
he's not down yet.
Oh, you're saying to him. Oh, you're saying that he's still in there?
He's still in there. He might make a runner.
Ah, okay. Hey, guards! He kept just signals over. Two guards, which were just like holding back a bit of a crowd, are like, okay, we can like stop this. They kind of let the crowd slightly disperse. They come over. Good. Okay. Isaac should be up there in the building. Listen, you know he's gonna try and resist. He always has. Maybe he's run out of time at this point. Maybe he's run out of steam and he's gonna be easy on us. But hey, get up there. Make sure that we get him down here. You know he's a big target for us. He looks over at you two. Thank you so much for doing this for us once again. My goodness, finally we can burn this place down to the ground once and for all. This place has been a thorn in our side for forever. Anyways, did you guys need anything else? We can absolutely help out. Likely the guards will be up there and he'll be taken sorted. You can see as the guards are basically walking up and going through this door over here. They would be walking soon across the drawbridge as you would be waiting here.
Can I just go up there and regroup with the rest of the party?
I will follow. I'll
Okay.
follow the guards.
So you guys would eventually follow the guards, and the guards would enter this room. It seems like the guy has not moved. He is indeed here. And the guards immediately go up to him and tie him, and he seems to not resist at all. He seems to just be so beaten at this point by simply just the slash across himself that Mira did that he was not willing to resist. It looks like he had lost a significant amount of blood, and he was submitting at this point. The guards tied him up very tightly, very forcefully, and said, "Ha! Gotcha, finally. Anyways, you know what this means. Time to take you to trial." And so they take this guy, and they immediately just start heading out. And they bring this guy with them. Is there anything you guys would like to do?
I wanted to before they left, I wanted to pop out of the chest and just say, or hold my hand out and just say, "Pay up."
Hey, up. Oh, wait, to who?
To the general.
The general's not there. There would be two guards. The general is actually still down in the town square.
Or at least to the guards.
You know what? You want to roll persuasion?
Oh, here's my specialty.
Do these guards even know? These guys, the two we talked to.
I rolled a 13, but that's 19 total.
Oh my
Just stealing
god.
from the town guards now.
Immediately the guards
We're the IRS.
seem
We steal from
confused.
everyone.
The guards seem confused but obligated to stop for a moment. They're like, yeah, sure. Both of them take out a silver piece and hand it to you, and then they both continue on their way.
Go IRS doing its job.
Woo!
There was nothing else you guys would want to do as they walk out.
They both handed me a silver piece, or both handed me 2 silver pieces.
Both handed you 1 silver piece.
Okay, so 2 total.
Can I just ask the party
Okay.
what information they got out of the guy?
So you guys would basically just before that, they would eventually just leave. You could hear them clunk through the fortress, wood heavy down. I'm actually going to change the color on this icon and just simply use this guy as the general now. Because here, we'll add a few colors. Those are his badges. This is now the general. Recycle and reuse. Also, yes, the music just stopped. Why did it stop? 1 second.
Hey, I think we all go outside, right?
Was it Brooklyyn, did you ask what we
Yeah.
did?
Because I was in the middle of checking out the shouting.
He admitted to stealing and killing some caravans and taking their stuff, smuggling The usual, the bandit stuff.
Sounds like typical bandit stuff.
Same time, though,
I mean,
he
they
also
were-
said he'd stop that, and I don't know, some of me believed him.
I mean, just because you've stopped committing murder doesn't mean you haven't done it in the first place.
True.
So, is this going to be all you guys would be doing?
I think we would all just go outside and maybe look at some stuff in the storage room.
I think
We
I'm gonna, storage room.
Back to the
Storage
storage room.
I'm gonna look for these going out candles, whatever the name was.
Yeah, the candles that don't go out. Funny
Yeah.
enough, I did mention them last stream, but Seefro grabbed instead, I think, a box of matches from the same exact box and left the candles.
I did.
no.
Which was the funniest thing ever to me, that you went in there. I said, oh, there's a box full of candles, and then there seems to be a box of matches next to it, and you ignored the candles. But yeah, there seems to be just 5 candles in there.
That's one each at least.
Yeah.
So
I'm good
each
on
of,
the candle.
each of you would like to take a candle.
Absolutely.
It's a
divide
candle
up
that never goes out. That's handy.
I'm good on the
I-
candle.
I mean, as long as you don't spill the wax, I guess.
Yeah.
I start to eat mine.
I smack Mira on the top of the head and say, "Not food."
I
Okay.
Follow.
You would not really find too much else of significance. There's actually a few crates full of those sticks that were talked about. Did you want to look around those boxes at all?
I want to read the label on the box of sticks.
You want to read the label? You know what? Roll investigation.
Okie dokie.
While that's happening, can I cast some
Natural
healing
20, but +1, 21.
Immediately, you would lift up the box and look underneath the box and realize that it was just there. You didn't even try to look anywhere else. You immediately went to the location where the label was. It says, all it says is matchsticks. And then it has a little hazard sign that has a sunbeam on it.
Oh.
Oh.
That's it. Like, it has a sun, and it just says, it has a cross through it. Like, don't put in sun.
Put it in the sun.
Oh
So,
my god.
so do not expose it to sunlight.
Do
I'll
not
take a
expose
stick.
It's a box
You
of
take a stick.
gremlins.
You guys are the reason warning labels were invented.
But
Hmm.
anyways, Mira, you said you were doing something?
I wanted to cast Song of Healing, so I'll like to try to heal us all up.
Okay, yeah. Honestly, at this point, it's end of combat, and I don't have too many plans for you guys unless you like decide to.
Hold
don't
on,
know.
I wanna
Fight again?
take an extra stick, and I want to.
How many sticks would you be taking? Because
Like-
realize that you can reasonably take, I guess, a bundle of sticks. But
I'd like to take a bundle of them, and I'd also
How
like to throw one out of the window, facing the sun.
I would like to roll the barrel towards the bridge.
you're rolling a barrel towards the bridge.
The one full of sticks.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
Oh wait, I'm gonna see what
Oh.
happens to the one thrown out the window first.
Yeah,
Which
let's.
window are you going to? There's some windows over here, and there's some windows over here.
I'd like to go to. On there. There's a whole forest behind there. There's not really much room to throw. You know, I'd like to go to.
Right now,
I'd like
Most
to
of
go
these
to
are
this
like
window
boarded
here.
windows, and they have, and it looks like you would need a strength check to break it. I'm just gonna say.
Oh,
Um,
are they all boarded?
They're all like, they're not boarded to the point where like you can't see through it, but like they're boarded to the point where like they're supported windows.
I have a Are they wooden? Because I have a hand axe.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. If you wanted to just use your hand axe, I'm not even gonna have you do a
Alright,
check then.
I'd like to cut it open with my axe.
You break open the window, falls down a whole like 2 stories down because this is such an elevated section of the structure.
All right,
How are you doing this?
I'm
There's a beam of sunlight coming through the window.
I'm gonna hide behind the wall.
Mhm.
And I'm going to get the stick in one hand. I'm going to
Yeah.
throw it through the window as fast as I can, and then take cover behind the wall, just in case.
Okay. So it happens as you say, and the moment that you throw it, before it even reaches through the window, you see that it ignites. The moment it comes in contact with sunlight, it immediately burns. It seems to burn very quickly too, because you see as it's tossed out the window. You can even look out the window at this point. It falls to the ground, and it takes only a couple seconds for this stick to absolutely just turn into ashes, basically.
Ooh.
I'm gonna peek out at the guards and shout, "I heard someone wanted this place burning down."
The general looks up at you and he's like, "Well, I don't know about yet, but yes, we do. We would like to get rid of this place. I mean, maybe we could refurbish it into a nice fort for our generals. Maybe a nice little hideout, a little tiny
Maybe
getaway.
we could
That
take it
sounds
for
nice.
ourselves. What if we take it for ourselves?
Maybe we should.
Maybe we
That
should.
would be good fucking payment, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But we're already
Instead
getting
of-
paid so much.
How much are we getting
Okay,
paid again?
Isn't it
Only
just like
10 gold pieces.
10 gold
for
pieces.
each.
3 each.
We can also.
No,
also-
10 each.
Oh, 10 each.
It's 40 in all, 10 each.
Guys, because we got the fort, right? We can just sell it to them.
I feel like we're outnumbered here. I don't think we can
No,
attempt
no,
that.
no.
We could just ask for, like, we can come stay in the fort whenever.
Yeah,
I think that's a good
Okay.
deal.
that's a good call.
Can I take 2 bundles of sticks and put them on my traveling pack?
I'd like to do the same.
Here's what I'm gonna say. These sticks are very wonky shaped. They're not very like stick. They're more like twig that goes in all different directions. If you wanted to make a bundle of them, you can. But I'm just gonna let you know. I'm gonna keep track of when you're opening up your backpack,
Oh no.
and I'm gonna make you roll checks every single time you open up that pack. I'm gonna let you know that. That one's for free. You can have that tip for free from
I'm
me.
putting a bundle of magic sticks in my backpack. These are gonna make some fun fireworks.
bag's gonna catch fire the next time you open it. I'm calling it.
It's not. You're not even going to open it. There's just going to be like a little patch where light shines through, and the next thing you know, you're on fire.
I mean, it does go under my cloak.
Hmm.
So it
Also,
shouldn't happen when I'm walking.
I'd
but
like
if
to
I
take-
open them,
Maybe 1 or 2 sticks. I'm not going to take a bundle.
Okay,
I'll take 5.
I'll take 2.
this is probably the one item that there seems to be a lot of in this room. So there is an abundance of it. By the way, did you just leave that barrel over like on the bridge?
No, I rolled it back.
Oh,
You
thank
rolled
God.
it back.
Thank
Okay.
God. Thank God.
Damn, the paladin rolling
me.
it back.
Okay, so
What?
is there anything else you guys would like to do?
I
Break
think
time.
we're good.
Break
I think
time.
we're good.
Yeah.
Break time.
Break time.
Okay, yes, it would be break time. Just before you do that, as you guys would kind of, I would assume at this point, you guys would kind of walk to the bottom of the fort. You would see all of this area around you. I'm just going to end off there with you guys down at the bottom of the fort so I can kind of like get things rolling once we get back, okay? And yes, at this point, it will be a break. When we come back, if you guys want to, you can be level 2.
Woo!
Ooh.
Bing,
I'm
chilling.
going to take
Let's go, baby!
water.
Yeah, baby. Do we heal when we level up?
Yes, I'm going to say yes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And the general kind of approaches you. Okay, well, we have your money for you back at Pelkard. Obviously, we could not bring it here for obvious reasons. It is a bandit encampment. The less, losses, whether it's financial or, just men, the better. So, I was thinking we all head back. You all good for that? And he kind of starts turning around like he's ready to go. Do you guys want to add anything?
Seems alright to me.
Fine with heading back.
Can I
Okay.
hold the dice's hand?
Sure.
Yay.
You guys would all head out the front door. It just occurred to me, is that off center?
Yes.
What?
Yes, it
The
is.
front door is off center. I just died inside.
Hold on. Let's zoom in.
Oh, my
Let's zoom in on that on stream.
To be fair, it's the second map I made. Okay, it's
It's
like
not that noticeable.
it's not from a distance. Anyways, you guys head back to Pelkert if you didn't want to do anything else. Boop.
No.
So, instead of you all being where you're at, actually, I need to head you all down here. You guys would have actually been offered a ride, which I'm pretty sure you guys would have accepted, because they also had carts of people that were down there, that were like guards. So if you guys wanted to, you could have just been chilling with some guards for a time while you guys were down there. As you roll back into town, I would like to correct a continuity error that in each direction where these paths go, there is like a lot of city and towns still following it. This is a much more expansive town than it is shown to be. And this is much more for just to have some kind of reasonable scale for where to walk to. But it is meant to be a more expansive city, not so much as a town. I realize that could be affecting later areas if I describe something as a, city, and then it wasn't the same size. But as you guys would approach, the carts would stop, and it seems like they kind of offload everybody at the edge of town where you guys are. As you're approaching town, you would actually see something very familiar. A guy you think you've seen before, and he's sitting there looking at all of you, waiting as if he kind of needs all of you. And as you would approach the town, this guy would walk up to you. Ah, it's you guys. Now, you, and he points towards Mira. Immediately you realize that this guy is the tavern owner. And he seems kind of like annoyed. He points and he says, now you promised me a performance in the evening and in the morning. Now where the heck did you go? You weren't there in the morning. I demand a performance, or you're paying for another night.
I'm stuttering. I just do a dumb dance right there on the street, and then ta-da, jazz hands.
He asked
This
for a
does nothing
performance.
to impress. This does nothing to impress him. He's like, no, you dunce. I meant in the tavern. Come on, get over to the tavern and do me a performance now. We have a high time right now. You can see that it's like just about where the sun's starting to like get down there, as it took a lot of time to walk to the fort, ride back while you were in the fort. It is starting to near afternoon. He immediately is like pointing towards down this way towards the tavern, and is like waving you on, like, go. He's pointing and waving with like this odd hand gesture. You gotta go, is what he's saying.
And I grab a gold or an electrum piece out of my pocket.
What, you have an electrum piece?
What?
I do. And I give it to the bar owner, and then run away.
He looks at it immediately, is like ecstatic, and he's like, oh, no, you don't have to perform anymore. He immediately runs off. That was convincing enough. He doesn't care. You handed him an electrum piece, and he just ran away. Make sure that you account for that you no longer have your electrum piece.
only have one more.
Okay.
These are like super rare. Where'd you get that?
Yeah, no, what the fuck?
Well, if this is money for you, or if this is special here, it's just regular money where I come from.
I forgot that I let you have money.
Mira,
Is-
how
is-
Mira, how bad is inflation where you come from?
Well, I think it's about the same of a normal gold coin, or at least what I assume. I'm not sure how much worth a gold coin is here, or
Like, quite a lot. One gold coin could pay for, like... I don't know, I was never good with money, but it can pay for a lot.
One good night at a tavern. So you guys would hear kind of a commotion down in the streets, as it seems like the caravan of just, horse and carriages has kind of been blocked here. And you can see that there's actually a bit of a crowd on the street that looks like they had been expecting this, like this group of people to come around.
Group of people?
What?
Which
Not
group of people?
you.
Like,
Just like the guards to come back with all the bandits and all of the people who are running from law. So
I assume they are actually waving and clapping towards me.
you can hear them very much yelling words of gamer words towards these people.
Oh no.
Yeah, they're not happy. Probably not actual gamer words. That's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Are normal swear words.
Yes,
Normal insults.
Curses.
No.
They're cursing them and heckling them.
No League of Legends words.
No, none of
Not
those.
yet, anyway.
Absolutely none of those. Did you guys want to approach that? Did you want to go to the tavern? Did you want to?
I want to get paid.
You just gave away your Electrum.
No.
Also, we got paid, did we not?
You guys did
No.
not get paid yet.
No,
They
we
did
have not
have
gotten
the money.
paid yet. We need to
Oh,
go see them.
let's get paid. Oh,
Okay, so you
listen,
guys
if
would
I-
probably start heading towards the town center then. As you would head towards the town center, I'm just gonna like rush this along a little bit. As you would head towards the town center, you would see that all this heckling and jesting is towards specifically the one cart which has a few of the main bandits that are standing trial, and in the middle is standing Isaac, the guy who you had brought in. You can see plenty of people in the crowd that are just specifically angry at Isaac, and they are yelling at him. Some of them saying things like, "You're the reason why my shipments keep on getting stopped. You're bandits. It's you." They like a lot of people are pushing blame onto Isaac, and you can tell that it's not good for him. So, but he does seem to stand with almost a bit of confidence in this moment. Like, well, at least if I'm going out, I've done this, and I've kind of already gotten my I've already slapped these people in the face, so I've kind of already gotten my thing done. Whatever. He's like, yeah. The carts would eventually get through the crowd, through a lot of commotion, round about this area, and they would take off all of these people and start bringing them down. You could see some foods actually thrown at some of these people as they're walking down, some random objects kind of tossed in their general direction, and guards trying to calm down the crowd. It's quite a commotion, quite an activity. But as soon as they seem to go away down into the large central building that is sort of castle-like structure, things would kind of start going back to normal. You would have a few hot-headed people that are very much so angry, talking in corners, scheming, looking like they're just angry about the situation that they're even in the town. Like they should have just been gotten rid of when they had the chance. But here you are now in the town. Would you like to enter into the fortress structure in the center of the town?
Seems good to me.
Sounds like, I mean, we
No,
want to
honestly, we need
get paid.
You all would walk in. There is a lot of activity. It feels like guards from not just the patrols that have been watching the bandits, the ones that went with you, but there's also guards that were just in town. It feels like the patrol that went out with you was a different patrol that wasn't normally around here. And now that they're here, it feels like they're kind of communicating with the other guards. They're all talking. They're all getting to know each other. They're kind of, some of them are even celebrating. You can see some of them bringing out tankards, kind of celebrating the capture of this notorious bandit who has caused so much trouble around the town's area, or at least what the townsfolk seem to think and what everybody here seems to think. So right in the center, there's the general celebrating with his men. He holds a tankard high and he's like, "Ah, yes, cheers! Yes, we finally did it." He looks over and sees you all, and it's all thanks to you. Get these boys a tankard. And he immediately gets some guys to just get some tankards, and they bring them out and they immediately hand you all a tankard unwillingly. It doesn't matter if you wanted it. They hand you it. Mira, you're along with them, right?
What?
Oh, just on the map, you're
Yeah.
standing.
Sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. So he seems very caught up in the excitement of this capture of Isaac, and they all seem to find this very enjoyable. You can see in the background, maybe somewhere, as the guards kind of are pushing them off into prison cells down below, like into a basement type dungeon area. Did you guys want to do anything in this moment?
I'm just gonna look at the tankard and think, nah, I'm having that.
Yeah, can I just like slowly set it down at my feet?
On the ground.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I'm gonna have you roll a acrobatics check.
Oh God, what do I do? That's a nat 1.
Somebody spills the tankard on you, and it goes all over your shoes. They accidentally kick it because you put it on the ground.
You know what? That's fair.
Otherwise, you would have gotten out of the way. But yeah, no. Yeah, your shoes soaked, absolutely just ragged and soggy now. That's just how it be.
Crap.
Did any of you else have a input you would like?
If you set that tankard on the ground, it would have been the same height as Mira.
Uh,
Are you saying that in character?
Yeah.
Mira, you got anything to say? Any rebuttal? Oh my goodness. Oh.
I straight up just put off my shirt, so I'll throw my shirt from my body just on the ground, like to intimidate.
You're gonna roll intimidation.
Yes.
You know what? Both of you roll into. I guess what would it be? You're rolling intimidation. Would you also? How?
Would it be
I
like
turn around and you just see a lot of light erupt from my eyes, just piercing like two
You know-
beams, just looking at
Oh.
Myra.
Both of you roll intimidation. Then I want to see who comes out
Oh
on
my
top.
God.
All right.
It's session 2. We already have in party fighting.
Hey,
Well,
what did
We've
you
had him
got?
party fighting for an hour now.
25.
Oh,
Mira,
As
what did
that,
you roll?
as that happens, Mira just that's less that sure was pretty tight.
Sure, it's pretty tight. I guess I just had to take it off real quick. A little hot, whatever.
And then I'll just sit back down.
I'm gonna give Myra my tankard.
Okay.
It looks like they could have it. Myra.
Mira.
Mira strikes me as a character that can make it through a couple of planets.
Would
What?
you actually drink at all, Mira? I'm just curious.
I don't know what it is.
It's. Oh,
I
right.
don't
You
know.
wouldn't know what it is.
Mira, this is alcohol. You drink it, it makes your head go fuzzy.
I would like
One
to
way to
think
put it.
that wouldn't work on me.
Why not?
You said that wouldn't work on you?
Or I would like to think it wouldn't work, the alcohol, to make my
I
head
think it
go.
would.
Well,
I don't know. Are Veridims immune to alcohol poisoning in any way?
For all we know, Mira runs on orcish power of belief at this point.
There's only one way to find out.
Whatever Mira thinks just happens.
I start
Down
to,
it.
to
Down
look
it. Down it. Down it.
Did you drink both?
By peer pressure, I'll down one
How quickly?
gulp.
Oh.
Devoured.
One big gulp. Throw
Okay, in a
the
minute, I'm gonna have you make a Constitution check.
Holy shit, Mira's the throat goat.
Gotta remember to do that. Anyways, did you guys want to do anything else? It seems like commotion is happening, and the general is absolutely caught in this crowd of soldiers and has forgotten about your payment.
We need to remind him.
Yeah, just kindly remind him. Please, don't start any trouble, please.
Who's gonna do that?
I'll do it. I just like to. I'm just going to go over to General, and I'm just going to say, hey, so what about our payment?
He looks over and he's like, "Oh, your payment! I almost completely forgot. Sorry, in all the excitement, I've been just talking with my men. Man, this is quite the victory for us, and it's all thanks to you. Hey, cheers for these four! Hey!" And then everybody goes, "Cheers!" Ah! You hear like a large huzzah go through the crowd. Everybody's very excited. He's like, "Hey, get these boys their money. 40 gold pieces. No, you know what? 44, an extra gold piece for each of them." He brings over this Their 4 bags come over, and then another guy comes over and he's like, oh, real quick, puts an extra gold piece in each bag. He hands the 4 bags to you immediately, and he's like, hey, now listen, if you want to tomorrow, come over, and I'm sure we'd have some tasks for you. If you didn't want to do that, listen, I'm sure that you all have your own things to do, but you've helped plenty enough. We absolutely would love to have you around more, though.
Guess I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
Yep.
So,
where's my money?
Did any of you want to do anything else?
No,
I'm
no.
gulping down the drink.
Oh my god.
I think
the second drink.
I think someone
No,
needs
the
to
first,
take
still the
care
first,
of
but-
Mira.
Yeah. So actually, at this point, if you would roll a Constitution saving throw, I'm gonna make it.
Bomb save?
Yeah, just to
Okay.
be above a 10.
Oh, above a 10. Oh.
That should be easy, right?
Oh, I got a 20 unnatural.
Unnatural. Okay. You're not intoxicated. I mean, of course, you feel the effects. Like you feel odd. Like, I mean, if you had drank a little bit, you feel a little bit fuzzy. But you're not like tipsy or anything. You're not like falling over yourself. You're just enjoying. You're having a good time. Is there anything else you guys would like to do while the guards are here? Or while you guys are in with the guards, while you guys are hanging around, chilling, having a good time.
I just.
I don't really
is
have
it-
anything in mind. Just
How long do we plan on staying with the guards for?
Well, we've already turned a profit. I don't know if are we staying for.
Do we stay for
quest,
celebrations, or do we go home?
Where is home?
yeah,
back to the
inn.
inn. Do we go back to the inn?
I don't like the prices.
You guys go back to the inn then?
Yeah.
I think the soldiers might have better accommodation. Maybe free accommodation.
That's true, actually.
We are
As
one
you
of them.
guys, wait. So you're asking the soldiers that they have accommodation?
Yep.
Oh, would you just walk up to any soldier?
That's the general.
You go up to the general. You ask him for accommodation. He looks over at you. Accommodation? Oh, yeah, sleeping areas. Well, I assumed you already had a place to stay while you were in town. I mean, we've never seen you before. We assumed that you were from out of town. I mean, especially considering the makeup of this group. Some armor-clad man, and seems, actually, here, let's see. A goblin of some kind.
I'm not a goblin.
I was rolling to see if he knew what a Veridin was. He looks around. He's like, we have barracks if you wouldn't mind sleeping with I don't know, 20 or so other sweaty grown men, but I don't know. That doesn't seem like the most favorable thing.
Not much you can.
Auga.
Much better than surrounded by 20 big men.
That's the inn for me.
So you guys have basically decided inn.
Do you have any tents, sir?
Tents. Yeah, we have plenty of tents. If you'd like to have a tent.
I would like to have a tent.
He kind of signals over somebody who's having a good time. He asks them if they could go grab a tent. The person who he asks is obviously absolutely drunk already. And they are like, yes, sir. He just stumbles off.
I'll go with that person to collect the tent. I don't want him breaking it.
You go with them? Okay.
Yeah.
You go with them. They go actually down the steps into a basement area. Down in a basement area, there is a storage. You can see past the storage down a hallway. There is the jails area where you can see multiple of the people. Some of them are already just like used to jail life. You hear somebody whistling off in the distance. You hear 2 of them talking, maybe a few of them conversing about like how this could have gone better. And you can see at the very end one cell where you see Isaac sitting down, kind of lonely.
Can I make eye contact from here?
Absolutely. He's looking at the ground though.
I would like to squat down so he can see me. And,
You're gonna like walk up to his cell?
No, I'm just squatting at the end of the corridor so he can see me and squatting down, holding an L to my forehead.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. He
I'm
was already
still
looking at
stuck,
the
big man.
floor, but I'd like to think that he looks up, he sees that. Immediately he just walks to a corner where he can't see you.
All right, I go get the tent.
Okay, you walk over. You can see this guy stumbling around. You help him get the tent. There's not really much you got to do for this. As you get the tent, you walk back up the stairs, back into the commotion of the celebration, and you would return. Did you only grab one tent?
I mean, if there's multiple tents and I can carry more than one, I'll carry a couple.
I'm
There
gonna.
was a couple bedrolls and tents. So if you
I'll
wanted to
get the
take,
tent and a load of bedrolls.
I would say you can probably carry 2 max, simply because it's a lot of weight to carry a tent setup and a bedroll.
I'll do that.
If you wanted to carry any more, I would say you're probably going to be quite encumbered. And if you're going to take that on travels, I'm just going to say that you're probably going to be going a bit slower if you're going to be carrying that stuff on your own. But anyways, is this all you guys wanted to do? You're ready to head back to the tavern?
Yeah.
I am.
As you guys would be heading back to the tavern, you could feel a light snowfall as you walk out. Although it is around springtime, it is actually a colder season down here because, well, it's further to the south. I mean, you would know that there are glaciers out in the ocean, that typically it is snowy. It seems like there was a warm patch for a while, but now it's getting a little colder. As you guys would walk back to the tavern, I actually have a map that I have made up for you guys now, and I'm probably going to recycle it many times. This is the tavern that you would see, the very nice tavern with the piano off in the corner, and you guys would basically be able to just, explore this location.
A map?
As you guys would enter, as you guys would even go by the entrance, you would see the guy who is, selling all of the rooms, and he would be like, "Oh, hi. So, you got your room still? Didn't take your keys. You guys are all good to go. You guys would know you would have 2 rooms. There is an upstairs, but I'm just gonna say for simplicity's sake, you guys would have, let's say these 2 rooms. Hold up, I have to. Boop. There we go. Those are the 2 rooms that are going to be your guys's for the night, as you guys would remember from the day prior. And as you would walk in, it seems like the tavern is pretty lively for an evening. Must be a weekend or something. You see the old lady at the piano over here, just playing away. You would see the waitress behind the bar, still doing whatever waitresses do, and you would see plenty of seats open, but still a lot of seats quite taken. People loitering around, standing at the bar, sitting around. You would obviously see just groups of people doing what groups of people do. Is there anything you guys want to do?
I'm going slouching in a chair.
I'm gonna start reading my book.
I'm gonna unfurl my bedroll and just go to sleep.
So you guys would
inspect or try to learn what the potion I got is.
That's a good point, actually. Yeah, what did you get?
I really don't know what you would roll as a check for this. I got this off of a site, but
Oh, whoa. What's a website? Oh, wait, what?
Gosh, don't do this to me. So did you want to I don't even know. How would you? I guess it'd be kind of like an Arcana check.
What's this for?
For a potion that he got.
Probably Arcana, yeah.
Yeah, if you wanted to roll for it, just to see if you know anything.
Okay, 1 sec. Yeah. Arcana, okay. Well, yes. Would a 15 suffice?
You could tell that it's a healing potion of some kind. That is what you know. You know that it heals. That's all I'm giving you.
I'm keeping this information for myself.
Okay. Just so you know, you guys are on the map. I'm sorry, I didn't put you on there. I had you just off screen a little bit, but if you guys want to, you can move around.
Well, for the rest, it's just go bed.
Yep. So you guys are gonna go to bed. Nothing else you guys want to do tonight before the next day.
I'm
Nope.
going to, as I'm sat in the chair, inquire at Arthur's book.
Oh, the book. I found this right before I fell in that bush. It's I'm looking through it now. It's a. Did I ever tell you how I ended up in that bush?
I have no clue how any of you got where we are now.
Okay,
Not a
right.
clue.
So, story time. So basically, I was just kind of exploring down the south, and I came across a carriage robbery. There's no bandits, nothing left, not even the horse who was meant to be pulling the carriage, but there was a body inside there, and on it I found a sword, and I found this book. I was gonna turn and leave, and then the sword started talking to me. Yeah, and already not my best evening, but either way, the sword made me do something. It disappeared. I picked up this book, and I passed out in a bush. So my theory at the moment, this book is all about eldritch artifacts. I'm starting to think I might have accidentally made a pact with a god.
Accidentally.
Well, more coerced, but yes.
Well, there's two of us in that club then. Just I opted in.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure your god's a lot more nice than Mike. Come to think of it, I don't actually remember ever speaking to my god. Who
Probably
knows?
Mike.
Probably who?
Mike.
Mike.
Yep, probably Mike.
The evil god, Mike.
He's really scary.
Mike. So anyway, I'm reading through this book to try and figure.
Intimidation just with the name. Just kidding, by the way.
Yeah. So I'm reading through this book to try and figure out what happened. So far, I found out that the reason I passed out in the bush was getting a headache from an eldritch deal. Often leads to passing out immediately. So the more you learn, I suppose. I still have no clue what I did in the fortress, though. I'll get back to you on that one.
Any other events of the night? Tom, where are you sleeping?
Good question.
Honestly, I thought he was gonna take the bed, so I got my bedroll out.
I'm in the middle of the fucking tavern.
How's
You're
Jimmy
just
doing?
chilling? Did you want to do anything in the middle of the tavern? A lot of people are looking at you. Some people notice you from the night before. They're like, hey, you should play us a song.
I just passed out.
He did drink a lot for his body size.
Yeah.
I think he's earned that one.
You just collapse in the center of the tavern. You hear the waitress say, oh, he did that the night before. He's okay. And everybody is just like, oh, okay, and just like walks around you. So nothing else for tonight.
No,
Wait,
that'll
how's
be it.
Jimmy doing?
Oh yeah, how's Jimmy
How's
doing?
Jimmy doing? You take Jimmy out of your pocket. Jimmy looks around, is like kind of silent for a moment. I guess you'd give him a shake. He'd be like, oh, hello, hi. And he's just like he is woken up. It seems it's like he was asleep for a little bit. Did you want to say anything to him?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, were you just asleep? Can rocks even sleep?
Good question. No idea.
And that's all he says.
Well, how you doing,
Rock a
Jimmy?
few words.
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm enjoying the time. It's a nice adventure. Yeah.
Can I spend the night making a little like satchel so I can keep him like around my waist, but he can look out?
Oh, absolutely. Wait, oh my goodness, wait. That's a beautiful idea. I love that. I guess you would roll, gosh, what would you do to make something? Because I want to see how it would look. So roll performance to see like how well you put it together.
Would it be
Alright.
would it be either performance or sleight of hand? I suppose.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm
honestly.
gonna say performance just to see how nice it looks. Because you can make it, but I want to know how good it
Okay.
can be.
That's a 17 plus 3.
Oh, you make a lovely pouch. What do you want it to look like?
Okay, I don't know actually how I'd want it to look. I didn't think I'd get this far.
You can give him little goggles if you want, a little seeing hole.
Oh my god, yes.
Beautiful. Yeah, give him a little hat too. Who knows? You strap
he
on a
can-
little tiny metal helmet for him.
Yeah, that way he could just sit around my waist and look outside without me having to take him out of the pocket every time.
My goodness, I just realized the voice that came up for Jimmy is gonna kill me.
I'm sorry for murdering your voice.
No, I did this to myself. But anyways, is there anything else you would like to do? This is your downtime. If you guys want to like study something, do anything.
Are there any books on these bookshelves?
Not in your room. There seems to be like, I don't know, a spider web, a few pages of paper that have nothing written on them. If you see an ink and feather, it looks like you could write something if you wanted, but not much is available.
I think I'll borrow that. Did you say it was a empty book and feather, or just a feather?
It's not an empty book. There's like paper, just like empty paper and a feather, like a ink and quill.
Alright.
How late is it after I make that satchel for Jimmy?
I would say it's dark out. Like it's about time to sleep at this point, or it is time to sleep. You can see actually outside, if you were looking outside, that it has snowed quite a significant amount at this point. Here, actually, I can reveal some of the outside for you guys. I just realized. Snowy.
Ooh, fancy.
Snowy outside. So a little bit of snow has covered the ground outdoors.
Yeah, I need to get to sleep fast. 'Cause I want to be all right when I go to the guards tomorrow for another job.
How well
I
do you
guess-
sleep? Roll performance again. No, I'm just
Actually,
kidding.
I was gonna say, can I cast sleep on myself?
Wait, you know what? Sure, yeah. Because I mean, I guess.
Oh, I gotta roll 5d8 now.
Doesn't sleep have a range of effect?
It's like 20 feet.
Do you guys want to roll to see if you stay awake or fall asleep due to the sleep spell going through the walls on accident?
Sure. What do we have
My
to roll?
God.
Actually,
I roll,
it wouldn't
I roll,
hit Seefro, but it would
roll
hit.
5d8, and it
definitely
starts with the
hit Arthur.
lowest hit points first.
Honestly, if you would like to, honestly, I'm just gonna give you the choice. You feel a wave of tiredness come over you, Arthur, and Brooklyyn. You guys can choose to fall asleep or not. I'm not gonna make you like roll against it or anything.
I choose to fall asleep.
You choose to.
Yeah,
fall
I choose to fall asleep as well, but I also rolled a 1 for wild magic.
Uh-oh.
Oh god. Let's see what.
Why did you use a willy-nilly spell? Why did you do it?
I just thought, out of instinct, I need to get to sleep fast.
Oh my goodness, you really are the worst student. Oh no.
This is why I thought I got expelled.
I got expelled twice. What do you mean, think you got expelled?
Are you guys talking through the wall?
Oh yeah, crap, I'm asleep, aren't I?
I was gonna say, you're asleep or you're through a wall.
I don't know what you're doing, man. But let's see. I rolled a 9.
What
I
happened?
cast Magic Missile at 5th level.
Oh my
Oh no!
goodness. Which direction were you facing?
I'm facing towards the wall in between the bedrooms.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Roll some damage.
Oh no! Oh no! Wait, this is 5th level. This could kill me. This might kill me.
I'm gonna
plus
I'm going-
charisma per bolt, right?
I'm going to basically do something to decrease the damage due to the fact that it's going through a wall. But I want to see what the base damage would have been.
No.
On
Okay,
this.
it's 1d4 plus 1 per dart, and it's 5th level, so it's 8 darts. Oh
my
god.
goodness.
Alright.
What's the range of effect on it? It's typically just like
It's
one area.
120 feet, I think.
It is.
Oh my
it's
goodness.
pretty long.
Wait, so in other words, this could just go flying through both walls.
Okay, well, I rolled 3 1s, a 2, and a 3 without mods. With mods, that's 3 2s, a 3, and a 4.
How's that mathed out?
Yes.
That would be a 13 total.
That's quite a bit
Oh,
of damage.
thank God, that
I'm
doesn't
not
hurt anyone.
I forgot 3 of the darts. Oh God.
See, now, due to the fact that you're
Oh,
just
that
facing
might
at the
kill
wall
someone.
and not towards like the corner of the room, I'm gonna say you live now, Arthur. But
I forgot about 3 darts and I just rolled them. That's an additional 12.
oh, okay. Well, I'm really glad that it's not killing anybody. I just wanted to see how much damage this would have done. Yeah, this would absolutely have murdered somebody. But a blast crashes straight through the wall as you cast sleep. Arthur, before you got the chance to fall asleep, you hear a and like as just the wall blasts out, a blast of just like the rest of this magic missile flowing through as the one like a few bolts hit the wall and blasted open, but the next wall is hit again and a hole is blasted straight through to outside. And immediately it feels like the air was sucked out of the room as you hear another blast outside and somebody yells, "Ah!" You hear somebody yell.
I killed someone.
Oh dear.
You didn't kill somebody because you can look straight through the hole. You see that there's a person who's sitting on a toilet, looking out this hole directly at you. Just like, what the heck? And he's in like an outhouse. Like the whole entire top of the outhouse has been ripped off.
Oh my God. What have I done?
Immediately,
Oh, man.
immediately,
Oh,
Through the hole.
you hear like you see immediately as you're looking through the hole the owner of the tavern peek through like with the most shocked like what on earth happened eyes, and he looks at you and he's like, "What have you done?" He's just like he looks like he is going to kill you.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what I did. I tried to make myself go to sleep faster, and I blew a hole through 3 walls.
Wait, did you sleep through
You're
that?
casting spells in my tavern? And he is furious. You originally heard piano music out in the tavern. It has stopped. Everything is silent except for this man's rage, which is now just all beaming in your general direction. Arthur, you would be awake. You've not slept through this. Nobody's asleep anymore. That sleep spell would not have worked through the blast of a magic missile. I don't care how strong the spell is. You're awake. And all of you are witnessing this, the raw potential that this had. So, what would you like to do in this situation?
I'm going to peek through the little hole that connects the rooms now and just whisper, "You think we should leave?"
He looks at you
I
and
think
he's like,
maybe
"No,
we should.
I don't think you should leave." And he has kind of a psychotic sound to his voice. "I think you should either fix my walls or pay me a whole nother one of those beautiful silver plutonium, whatever the heck it was called, pieces. I can't remember. That was such a silly name."
I'm gonna pop 5 gold through the little hole in the wall and punch the wall between us and Brooklyyn so we can get into our room.
Wait, you like punch it open?
Well,
No,
there's,
it's already
only
open.
there's only one way to get us all out.
Wait, what do you mean?
Wait, wasn't the wall
Are we
already
running?
punched
Are
open?
we just running?
This area is. Wait, hold up.
We flee the scene.
We're fleeing the scene.
This
Which
area
is-
was. I was assuming this area is blasted, and then this area is blasted, right?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I
I
thought.
thought
You were
it was like
saying-
walls. I didn't think they blasted the walls. All right.
You're saying you grab Arthur and Brooklyyn and just everybody and run?
I'm saying we just get out the building and maybe pop in the front and grab Mira.
I would before I get grabbed because the tavern owner is distracted. Can I try to steal the electrum piece back?
He is not inside. He is. I mean, he's outside because that's where he works. He's leading people into the tavern. You would not see him yet. Also, I thought you were collapsed asleep on the ground. You're unconscious.
Well, didn't I wake up because of the blast?
Oh, yeah, no, that was reasonable. Yeah, of course, yeah.
And then the owner got raged, right?
idea, I think. Let me just remember it. Oh yeah. Sleep. How many spell slots?
I got 2 left.
Do it. Put him to
Uh,
sleep.
Alright, I can use both of my sorcery points for what am I thinking? Hasten spell.
Make the guy sleep, and everything will be fine. He'll forget. He'll leave.
Are you sure that he'll forget though?
You're casting sleep on everybody.
No, just on the block.
No, it's a 20-foot area of effect centered on me.
Oh,
I think.
That is how.
So
that
we'd all
works.
have to succeed it. Or succeed a save.
or you
Well,
could
no,
just like run
'Cause
in.
he has
cast
the
sleep.
lowest HP,
we'll
right?
drag
It
you
starts
out.
with him.
You walk up to him, cast sleep, and then we'll drag you out.
Guys, look, this area is like affected.
Yeah.
I don't. You guys have taken long enough talking about this. At this point, you can see he's gone from the hole. You hear a slam from the door in the front. Some people seem to question. You can hear murmurs like, "What happened?" Obviously, you would see this, Mira. Just kind of like everybody, like, "What the heck just happened? What was that noise?" You can see him stomping down the hole with 5 gold pieces in hand that he doesn't know why he's holding anymore. As he's slowly approaching through the hole. What are you gonna do?
Out the
panic
window.
and cast sleep
Out the
again.
window!
If you wanted to, you got the human-sized hole in the wall.
I'm
Oh, he's in
panicking
there,
and casting
isn't he?
sleep.
No, he just walked inside. You could hear him.
I mean,
Yeah,
So
'cause
you're
is
casting
he in
sleep
the
now?
hall? Isn't
Yeah.
he in the hall?
Yeah,
Because it
he-
would reach him.
He is in the hole now.
Yeah,
You're
it would
casting
reach
sleep.
him if I cast it right now.
wait, so where is he? Is he in this hole?
You would hear him in the hole. So I'm gonna say that you would have at least some knowledge that he is within here. Yeah, he is down here now. He's like walking through the hole. He's around here right now.
Yeah, that's close enough. I'm gonna try and cast it again.
You hear some knock, 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 knock. If you want to, you can cast it.
I'm casting it in panic. Oh god, I gotta roll so many d8s.
Now, what's the tavern owner's HP? Because that's how sleep works.
It doesn't matter. I rolled 24. Let's see.
Yeah, that should.
I
probably-
didn't get wild magic this time.
Okay.
I was gonna say,
Thank
I think
God.
when it comes to a civilian, it's 10 across the board for like everything, like for
Yeah, but-
all stats, and I'm pretty sure they have like an average of like 10 health, if I'm not mistaken.
No, they have like an average of 4.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. That guy
He's a
is
buff tavern keeper. He has 10.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, well I got 24 HP of sleep, centered on me for 20 feet.
Yeah, that would hit him. Wait, so it's for 24 damage?
No, HP. So I have more than he has, so that way he goes to sleep.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh crap.
I'm just gonna say he knocks, and then all of a sudden you don't hear a knock. Instead, you hear a. And you also hear a kind of surprised like clamor in the tavern area. Somehow beforehand the spell didn't affect this person, but you would see, Mira, that the old lady who is playing on the piano has fallen off the bench and back on her back.
I guess that means I don't fall asleep then.
Um,
can I try to pickpocket the owner?
The owner that's asleep in the hallway.
Yes.
If you would like to, go for it.
Okay.
Roll sleight of hand, I guess.
Yes, I will roll sleight of hand. That's a unnatural 20.
I'm going to say you find the Electrum piece and you see the 5 gold that are just sitting in his hand.
Hey, the HRS is doing work.
Yeah,
We
doing
are
work
just
blowing
out
up
here.
caverns.
We are like
and then-
true IRS members. We are blowing
then
things
I-
up and taking money while we do it.
Well, I guess I'm a fugitive.
Well, I think
yeah.
we're way past that point. To be fair.
I think,
Nah, we're on good terms with the guards. Just accidentally casted.
Oh
my
goodness.
How do I explain I accidentally casted 5th level magic missile in a tavern?
Would you guys like to do anything in this moment? Escape?
Yes,
please.
through the window.
All of you would basically, whatever way you get out, it doesn't matter
Wait,
at this point.
wait,
You
where's
guys
Mira?
would start. Mira, you can find Mira off in the hallway. You'd be in the hallway just like...
I would go into the room where I last saw.
You would see a cracked open window and everybody out there waiting, looking at you like, come on.
Mira, come on, we gotta go. We gotta go. We're not safe.
You would all run out of the tavern. You'd be like, nope, not here anymore. We have done the IRS's work and it is time to go. Because we have to wrap up, I am going to wrap up now. So you guys would essentially walk out of the tavern and start walking down the street. You guys would basically be back in just the town of Pelkard. And you guys would see the nice snowy night that is now coldly just over all of you. You guys would all be in the cold snow next to a blasted open tavern. And that is where we're going to end off the session, with you guys walking down the street away from the chaos you have caused. So,
Oh boy.
it's just a recap of today. You guys basically took over a bandit fort, had a very interesting interaction with a man by the name of Isaac. Isaac.
Guys, notes. Take notes.
And
Isaac.
don't worry, I'm very generous when it comes to notes and hints.
I know.
But you guys then talked to the general. He described that he didn't like this fortress area. He didn't like the area in general. You guys would have returned. You would have handed the tavern keeper a full electrum, and then stolen it back later on after having gone and gotten your payment for doing the work you did. You guys basically have done quite a bit today as far as money making. You guys actually have made probably twice as much as when you started, and stolen back some that you had before. And I think that's just where we're going to leave off. Thank you everybody for watching. Once again, we have Seefro over here. We have the Voldy, QC, Tom. We have all of our beautiful little, great, big, amazing Verdans, humans, and
That's
Verdans. That's it. That is actually it. Thank
And
you
I
for
got
watching the IRS. Please remember to check out the other streams. We do have one that is going to be happening Sunday. We have one that is happening Thursday. We have one that is happening today, obviously, and is going to hopefully be happening on this day most weeks. And we have, I think, Krim doing Aglar Sundays, Amphi doing Nesnea Thursdays, and of course me, Hepros, on Fridays. Remember to check out all of our socials. I don't know if anybody's in the chat to ping those. If you do, ! And then Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. You can find all of us on all of those. Please remember to follow for the notifications for the next streams. I believe somebody did follow. Thank you, Ned Donovan 13 for the follow also. And did you guys want to say anything as we lead out?
Pay your taxes.
Pay your taxes.
Pay your taxes.
Yeah. Pay your taxes.
Pay your taxes,
You're gonna
or the Hepros Inland Revenue Service will be at your door.
And maybe
will.
blow it up.
And maybe blow it up too.
Accidentally.
We have fire sticks now.
Otherwise, I will steal it anyway.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Thanks for coming by.
See you on Thursday. Oh,
See you all around.
Sunday.
Says bye.
I want to see those guys.
Haha. Bye, everyone.